here tonight that has won 5 in a row after they lost 7 in a row. So we need to right their ship the other way and add a loss to their record and continue playing well.
Hart County shoots 37.1% from the field, 32.3 behind the arc, 59% of the foul line, 31.5 rebounds a game, averaging 51.8 points a game, giving up 53.1. Trojanettes are shooting at 45% from the field, 31% behind the arc, 63% from the line, 29.2 rebounds, averaging 53.6 points a game, giving up 39.7 to their opponents. And here's your starting lineups of tonight's game, brought to you by South Central Bank, small enough to know you, big enough to help. For John Barren, his Lady Raiders of Hart County, Kylie Adcock, a 5'5" 8th grader, averages 11.4 points a game. Mary Beth Scott, a 6-foot senior, averages 5.5 points, 6 rebounds. Shay Crane, a 5'4" senior, averages just over 7 a game. Brooklyn Sally, a 5'8" junior, averages 4.1 points, 5.6 rebounds. Haley Sturgeon, a 5'4" 8th grader, averages 11.1. So they have 2 8th graders that lead the team in scoring. Adcock at 11.4, Sturgeon at 11.1 a game. Piper Lindsay in her 3rd season at Barren County. Trojanettes assistant coaching staff Abby Beard and Scott Chapman. Bailey Pettigo, 5'8" junior, averages 12.5 points, 7 rebounds a game. Mallory Pettigo, 5'8" junior, averages just over 7. Hadley Hammer, 5'6" senior, 2 points a game. Jalynn Bush, a 5'11" junior, averages 5. And Mackenzie England, a 6'1" junior, averages 6.3 points and 7.4 rebounds a game. We'll continue our Coca-Cola pregame reports with countdown to tip-off. Trojanettes and Lady Raiders coming up right here on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats and place your right hand over your heart this evening as our nation's colors are being presented by our very own honor unit with distinction, Barren County High School Army ROTC. Tonight's color guard consists of Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Harrison, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Martinez, Captain Cadet Shackelford, and Cadet Sergeant First Class Lieberman. Our national anthem is being played this evening by the Barren County High School Pep Band under the direction of Dr. Kip Crowder. Kentucky High.
Our game this evening is between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Hart County Lady Raiders.
And on the scoreboard, your very own Barren County Trojanettes. And now introducing the starters for the Lady Raiders. Starting at one guard, number 2, Colleen Tipoff. Starting at one guard, number 32, Josie Gugesberg. Starting at one guard, number 11, Haley Sturgeon. And starting at 1-4, number 20, Brooklyn Sally. And starting at 1-4, number 15, Mary Beth Scott. The Lady Raiders are coached by John Burr. And now introducing the starters for your very own Barren County. Starting at one guard of 5'8", junior number 4, Mallory Pettigo. Starting at one guard of 5'8", junior number 22, Bailey Pettigo. Starting at one guard of 5'6", senior number 2, Ashley Hammer. Starting at 1'4", the 5'11", junior number 25, Jalyn Bush. Starting at 1'4", the 6'1", junior number 35, Mackenzie England. Trojanettes are coached by assistant coaches Abby Beard and Scott Chapman.
On Tuesday night, who's probably the biggest game we got left on the schedule.
Hart County in green with white numbers and letters outlined in orange, and the Trojanettes in their home white with burgundy and gold letters and numbers. As this first quarter coming up, brought to you by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. And in the jump circle for Hart County will be Brooklyn Sally, a 5'8" junior, against 6'1" junior for Barren County, Mackenzie England. Trojanettes will be moving left to right as we see it from the broadcast table. And Evan Ray will step in to toss it up. Controlled by Barren County. Hammer will hand it off to Bailey Pettigo, and now to Mallory Pettigo. As you dribble out front with it. Now sends it left side to Bailey Pettigo. Back to Mallory out front. Right side it goes to Hammer. Backdoor pass underneath to Bailey Pettigo. She flips it up and in.
Well executed. It looked like they were in a 3-2 zone look, something we haven't seen very much of.
So Barren County takes the first lead in full court pressure. Hart County with Sturgeon in the backcourt. Ball knocked down by Hammer. Taken by Mallory Pettigo off to Bailey Pettigo. Back to Hammer. Lays it up and in.
Perfect ball movement. Center the ball and Hammer ran the floor to the open spot.
Bailey Pettigo. Back to Hammer. Lays it up and in. Barren County lead. Hart County trying to get and break the press. They get it up court across to Adcock. Down in the corner goes to Sally. Sally will send it back out now to Crane. Or excuse me, that is Gugesberg, who starts tonight, a 5'2" senior, averages 8.4 points a game. As Hart County works it inside, there's a shot going up, traveling violation against Sally. Will give the ball back to the Trojanettes. Hart County trying to pressure the ball, but fails that trip. But Bailey Pettigo easily in the front court with Mallory Pettigo to set it up. Right side is Hammer. Back to Mallory Pettigo. Down to the corner, Bailey Pettigo. Now sends it off to Jalyn Bush. And a pass down into England. Feeds it back off to Bailey Pettigo. Flips it up and in.
We had Mackenzie wide open, and we missed her the first time. Got her the ball the second time, and she was able to distribute. Good first minute and a half.
6-0. We played about a minute and a half of this first quarter. We'll have homecoming at halftime of the boys' game. And at halftime of the girls' game, we'll have Michelle Murphy, the guidance counselor at Heistville Elementary, to join us at the halftime break for Principal Sherry Alexander, who's supposed to have been here, but I think the beta convention going on, and a lot of people have gone up there in Lexington this week.
I'm sure you'll have a little bit of beta to talk to with Miss Murphy. Heistville had a couple winners, and I think Barren County had an overall pretty good showing.
Hart County's basketball, Gugesberg will toss it in. So it comes into Sturgeon. Back to Gugesberg. Bad pass, sails over the head, chased down Mackenzie England, fires it down the floor. Mallory Pettigo underneath, lays it up, missed it. Rebound Hammer going back up and puts it in.
Had a little traffic, she had to fight through, but muscled through the 8th grader. And this is a right to pressure them with the young kids they got out there.
They get it across the line. That is Sturgeon with it. That's the other 8th grader. Adcock and Sturgeon are the 2 8th graders out there for Hart County. And they'll go right side with it over to Adcock. Adcock round to the top of the key, has an open look, doesn't take it, goes inside. They lose the handle and it's still loose on the floor. Going to roll out of bounds, and Hart County will keep it underneath. England couldn't retrieve it.
So played just over 2 minutes, and Hart County's yet to attempt a shot.
And Guggisberg gets it inbounds to Scott, out to Adcock. Now Guggisberg working around the key, out to the right side. 8-0 Barren County lead. Back out front, Sturgeon with it. Sturgeon dribbles laterally toward the sideline. Now comes back off a screen out top. And now working with it back out front, it's Sturgeon. Guggisberg in the right corner, dribbles it out. Gives it back to Sturgeon. Now Sturgeon starts her move to the left side off the key. Bounces it off there to Adcock. Adcock circles around to the right. Give it over to Guggisberg. Bounces it down there into Sally. Now here's a shot by Scott. No good. A foul going to be called against the Trojanettes.
It was about a minute of defense we had to play. Sad we bailed them out with a foul right there at the end.
Bailey Pettigo picks up the foul. First foul of the basketball game against the Trojanettes. Mary Beth Scott, a 57.5% free throw shooter. First one is good. One of the 4 seniors on the Hart County roster. 8-1. Scott puts this one up. Hits the front of the rim. Taken by Hammer. Fires it down the floor to Bailey Pettigo. Over to Mallory Pettigo. Feeds it down in there to England. Puts it up. It is no good. Came off the rim. Rebound flipped back up and in with the left hand by Bailey Pettigo.
Dominating around the rim as we usually do, both with shots and rebounds.
Adcock with it. Crossover dribble in the front court. 10-1. Barren County leads it. 4:45 to go. First quarter. Working around to the right side. Adcock keeps the handle on it, and now gets rid of it to Guggisberg. Guggisberg out between the circles. On the dribble out there. And now we'll cut back left, cuts back right. A lot of pressure from Bailey Pettigo now, giving it over to Adcock. Adcock works against Mallory Pettigo, flips up the shot, going to draw a foul. And that will be the first foul on Mallory Pettigo. Second one on the Trojanettes. Kylie Adcock, 5'5", 8th grader, 77.6% free throw shooter for 2. First one is rims, good. Substitution for Hart County. It's number 10. Natalie Pointer, 5'6" senior, that averages 4.7 points a game. Adcock, second toss in the air, good again. 10-3, Barren County. 4:20 to go here in the first period. Mallory Pettigo with the basketball for the Trojanettes. Down in the corner is Bush. Back out to Hammer. Nice pass in there to England. Turnaround shot, good from Hammer.
They're not matching up with McKenzie very well at all, and she's found some openings, and fortunately for us, we found her.
Pass deflected out of bounds by Mallory Pettigo off the press, and they're in the 1-2-2. As the ball comes into Adcock. Adcock throws it cross court as it will be Pointer. Bringing it back out front to Guggisberg. Leaves it with Adcock to set up at 3:52 to play here in the first quarter. Barren County 12, Hart County 2. We got Surfing USA tonight, don't we?
That's right.
Robert?
A little warmer in here than
you got the surfboard in there. A little surfboard. Ready for some warmer weather, that's for sure.
Aloha action.
Guggisberg with it out front. Here on the near side. Now heads toward the paint. Angles off to the right. Goes to the corner. Now gives it out to Scott. Scott sends it off left side over to Sturgeon. And the ball's kicked, trying to go down low. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders with 3:14 to go here in the first.
Really packing it in, and they're having difficulty finding openings and shot attempts.
And there's a wide open 3 in the air that's knocked down by Adcock.
3-point basket.
Their first field goal of the ball game trims the lead to 6 at 12-6. Here's Hammer, feeds it in the lane. It's England putting it up and in.
Awful easy. I think Hadley's got back-to-back assists there to McKenzie.
14-6, Barren County. Adcock, or excuse me, that is Sturgeon with the basketball. Sturgeon now gives it off there to Pointer. Pointer left of the lane, dropped it, had to shovel it off to Scott. Back over to Gugasberg on the left side. She'll bring it back out front, gives it over to Adcock on the right wing. Top of the key, Sturgeon. Left side, here's Scott. Back out to Sturgeon. And they'll circle around. That is Gugasberg. Gugasberg wants to drive, goes to the basket, shot it too strong. Scott puts it back up short. England claims a rebound. Outlet pass comes to Mallory Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo holds up, flips it behind her to Bailey Pettigo. Into England. She got bumped trying to go up with a shot. Finally on Scott. Her first, team's first. Carly Delk, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 5.3. Checking into the Trojanette lineup. Mallory Pettigo will come out, and got a couple of changes in the Hart County lineup. 23, Sarah DeVore, a 5'7" senior, and number 31, Abby Martin, a 5'5" sophomore. Barren County's basketball, Bailey Pettigo underneath to the left. Tosses it out to Hammer. Gives it back to Bailey Pettigo, to Delk, and we got
3 seconds.
3 seconds of the lane against Mackenzie England.
Favoring that left hand again. We spun back into traffic. If we'd kept going with the curl cut, we got a wide open right-handed layup.
Sturgeon will bring it across for Hart County. Sturgeon goes left side with it. And a three in the air that's no good. Battle for the rebound and taken by Carly Delk. Gets her the basketball to Bailey Pettigo. And now Bailey Pettigo on the dribble.
Changed to a 2-3 zone now. The 3-2 wasn't working very well.
Yeah.
See if the 2-3 any different.
Go left to Hammer. Bounce it back to Bailey. Go in the middle to England. Over to Delk. Got pushed out of the baseline, but can't get it to her. Now England off the left side. Hammer floats it back off to Bailey Pettigo. Trying to force it down low. Ball's kicked. Stays with the Trojanettes with 1:31 to go here in the first quarter.
Unlike some of the zones we've seen this year, we're having no trouble getting the ball to the middle. Mackenzie's got to square up, and if she squares up, she can hit that 15-footer. If not, Jillian's open running the baseline.
Bailey Pettigo sends it out to Hammer. Over to Delk. Delk looking. Covered up. Cross-court pass. A looper over to Bailey Pettigo. Down into England. Turns. Puts it up good off the window.
We're having no trouble making cross-court passes all the way across the zone.
Down into England. That turns. Puts it up good off the window. 16-6. Barren County. 1:12 to go here in the first quarter. Sturgeon with the basketball. Sends it right over to Adcock. They go down to the corner now to Pointer. Back out to Adcock as we come down to a 1 minute to play here in the first. Back right side wing goes to Pointer. Now Pointer looking. Out. They swing it around to the left side. They go down to the corner again. And back around the perimeter to the right. As Adcock will send it back out to Martin. 43 seconds to play. Driving. Here's a shot going up. No good. In and out. And trying to go back up with it was DeVore, and she's fouled by Hadley Hammer. Her first, team's third. And Abby Martin, a 5'5" sophomore, averages 1 point a game. Puts it up and in. Free throws, keeping them in the ball game right now, 4 out of 5. They only have 1 field goal here in the first quarter. Mallory Pettigo comes back into the Trojanette lineup for Hadley Hammer. 16-7. And this shot goes up good again for Martin. Or excuse me, that's DeVore. And it is 16-8, 33 seconds to play. Trojanettes with Mallory Pettigo out front. Down to 23. They just hang on to it for one shot here.
Yeah, hold it for one and see if we can get a shot. And if we miss it, a chance for a rebound and put back.
Delk back out to Mallory, over to Bailey, back to Mallory, batted up in the air, but Delk had it batted back to her. Going to go to Bailey Pettigo, 18-footer in the air, short. Battle for the rebound. Mallory Pettigo tried to go back up. It's too late, and that will end the first quarter with Barren County leading 16-8 over Hart County. We'll come back with the second quarter after this timeout. You're following the Trojanettes here on Homecoming 2018.
And that's it for the end of the first quarter here at Barren County Gymnasium. The Trojanettes currently lead the Lady Raiders 16-8. You don't want to miss the rest of this one. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo, here on BCHS Live.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Back to the second quarter here from Barren County High School. The second quarter sponsored by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Trojanettes 16, Hart County 8. Only one field goal for the Lady Raiders in that first quarter, and that was a three-pointer by Kylie Adcock. Lady Raiders with the ball. Down in the corner is Gugasburg. She'll circle it out. Now flips it off to Scott, left of the circle. Scott sends it over the right now to Sally. Sally out to Sturgeon. Sturgeon still on the dribble out front. Bailey Petticoat backed off of her. Bounce pass over to Gugasburg. Gugasburg.
Take long possessions.
Yeah. They give it to Sturgeon. Sturgeon bounces it off there at the left elbow to Sally. And what do we have? 3 seconds in the lane. Trojanettes basketball. We played almost a minute of this second quarter.
Played multiple defensive possessions where we've been on defense for at least 45 seconds.
Mallory Pettigo crosses the midcourt line. Now they've gone 1-3-1 this trip on defense.
It's like we got a bunch of zones and they're just drawing one out of a bag and seeing which one works.
Carly Delk, diagonal pass, left corner. They go down low, in there to England. No good. Got her own rebound. Goes back up, shot it over the rim. Sally with a rebound for Hart County. Gugasburg into the front court. Gugasburg backs out now. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. A lot of dribbling going on out there for Hart County.
A lot of dribbling, but not a lot of movement, ball movement, player movement. Not a whole lot going on. They don't really know how to handle us packing it in and not giving them their normal offense.
And this is a team that's averaging about 52 points a game. Gugasburg trying to penetrate and split the defenders. And here's Scott, high arching shot, an air ball from the left baseline. Bush has it, gives it off to Mallory Pettigo. Long pass down underneath to Carly Delk, and she's going to be fouled in the act of shooting.
Carly had plenty of those breakaway layups at Greenwood the other night. Tried to get one there, but Hart County is doing a better job as the game progresses getting back.
Carly Delk, it's in and out. 57.5% free throw shooter. First free throws of the ball game for the Trojanettes. Eve Jackson checking into the Trojanet lineup for Coach Piper Lindsay, as Mackenzie England, who scored 6 points in the first quarter, takes a break, and the free throw good for Carly Delk.
They might be averaging 50-some points a game, but they're also playing somebody tonight that gives up under 40.
Right.
It's a big difference in competition level.
Yep. As ball comes in to Sturgeon, ball's loose, and turnover. Eve Jackson's got it up to Mallory Pettigo. Now he's picked up her dribble and passes over the top, is deflected, and a turnover by the Trojanettes. Here's a pass, Sturgeon throws it up, it's no good, but a foul.
Rare turnover and rare fast break opportunity for Hart County.
And that's going to be 2 on Mallory Pettigo, the 4th team foul on the Trojanettes here in the first half. And at the line is Haley Sturgeon. Shot goes up, good. 58.5% shooter. They have hit, let's see, 6 out of 7.
They're getting there, and that's the only way they're getting points.
Shot goes up, too strong. Rebound is by Mackenzie England. Bailey Pettigo will bring it up for Barren County. 5.5 minutes to go. Second quarter. Barren County 17, Hart County 9. Pass deflected up in the air again and deflected up in the air again. But luckily, Bailey Pettigo dishes it off, and it's Eve Jackson throwing it back out to Hammer. Hammer bounce pass over to Bailey Pettigo, loops it off the baseline to Bush on the right. Now back out to Hammer. Double team, trying to penetrate, can't go. Bailey Pettigo trying to penetrate, goes through traffic, flips it up, no good. Rebound in there by Sally for Hart County. Up court with it is Sturgeon on the left side. Drives against Hammer, a collision, and an offensive foul as Hadley took the charge.
The 1-3-1 is the only thing they've been able to give us any trouble with at all in our last two possessions, is because we're just nonchalantly throwing it over the top of the zone. We've got to do a better job ball faking and using the bounce pass.
Bailey Pettigo lobs it over to Hammer. Down in the corner to Bush on the right-hand side. Back to Hammer. Now Hammer trying to weave through traffic. Bounce it back to Bailey Pettigo. Flips it back out to Hammer. In the middle goes to England. Turns it underneath to Jackson. Throws it up and in off the window.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. Her squaring up and finding the baseline player. They did that perfectly there.
Good enough for a People's Bank shot. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you. 19-9 Barren. 4:25 to go here in the first half. Bounce pass comes off to Sally. Left of the circle. They dish it down inside. Back out around the perimeter. It's Gugasburg. Circles out against Bailey Pettigo. Bailey applies pressure out there on Gugasburg. Giving it off to Scott. Left of the circle. Over the right. Now to Sally. Sally gives it out now to Sturgeon. 4 minutes to go in the first half. 19-9 Barren County. Adcock back over to Sturgeon on the left wing. Back to Adcock, fakes, drives, in traffic, throws up the shot, and almost banked it in. Rebounded there by Mackenzie England. The outlet pass comes to Bailey Pettigo. 2-on-2 break. Bailey stops, throws it up off the glass, no good. Bush tried to get the rebound. Bailey Pettigo got it back. Hammer, bounce pass over to Jackson for three. Good!
Extra pass. Hadley had a shot, but Eve had a better one.
Eve Jackson with 2 buckets here in the second quarter. She has both field goals. That one, a People's Bank three-point shot. It's 22-9, Barren County. Sally off of the right corner to Sturgeon. Brings it back out. Sally, free throw line against Bush. Trying to work it inside. Throws up the shot. It's no good. England with a rebound. Off to Bailey Pettigo. Long pass down to Hammer. Throws it up. It is good. Got behind the defense. And Hammer with her 6th point of the half. Timeout, Hart County. With 3:03 to go here in the second quarter. 24-9. Trojanettes on top. This is a Big O timeout brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow.
As usual, we're shooting a very high percentage because we're getting a ton of layups, and we have done a better job defensively of playing defense without fouling. I think we get a little tired and they lull us to sleep a little bit because they just dribble, pass it around up front before they even initiate anything going towards the hoop. And that's the reason this lead isn't any bigger than it is right now, because they're taking 45 seconds, 30, 45 seconds of time off the clock. I guess it's the old philosophy that we can't score if we don't have the ball. So that's why the lead isn't any bigger.
Well, we only have 2 more home games to go after tonight. Tuesday night, it'll be Russell County here. And then the final home game will be on the following Tuesday against Metcalfe County. We'll be on the road at Cumberland County a week from tonight, and then Clinton County on the following Thursday, and that's it. Regular season is done.
2 more weeks.
That's it.
Of the regular season.
And the 15th district tournament ought to be one of the best we've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, you see
on the boys and girls side.
Yeah, I was going to say the girls side has kind of come back to where we think it's a little bit more even than it started the year.
24-9 Trojanettes. Here's a bounce pass off the Pointer on the left side. Giving it over the right now to DeVore, who's back in the game. Gugasburg with it now, left of the circle. Sends it out to Adcock. Adcock now out to Sturgeon on the left side. And she dribbles toward the right. Giving it back over to Pointer. Pointer on the left to the circle. Back out now to Adcock. 2:25 to go here in the first half. Barren County 24, Hart County 9. Still only 1 field goal for Hart County in this entire first half. And that's a 3 by Kylie Adcock. 2:13 to play now. Pointer. Left to the horn. Over the right to DeVore. DeVore bounces it back out now to Guggisberg. Back to the right side to Adcock. Adcock back to Guggisberg. Now Guggisberg getting some pressure from Bailey Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo's on the bench with 2 fouls. Now Guggisberg still dribbles right, getting the screen. Leaves it off with Adcock. Adcock double dribbled.
She sure did. She batted it down, batted the pass down instead of catching it, and then put it right back on the floor.
Minute 43 to go in the first half. Barren County 24, Hart County 9. Trojanettes 8-1 run here in the second. Hadley Hammer back over to Bailey Pettigo. Bounce pass over to Delk. Lobs it to England. Caught it. Got it back out to Hammer on the right side. Bounce pass across in there to Delk. Out to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo sends it back out to Hammer on the right. Down to the corner to Jackson. Across to Bailey Pettigo. Driving. Cut off. Now heads back in the lane. In a lot of traffic. Flips up the shot. Gets fouled. And it's on 23. That's DeVore, her first, and Hart County's fourth of the half. Lady Raiders played in that Gatlinburg tournament back at Christmas and lost all 3 games down there. I remember seeing a lot of the Hart County players. Coach John Burr, they were standing on the street in Gatlinburg when I was coming through one day.
They're still renovating, building a brand new high school, renovating their gym, so they've been displaced for a couple years now.
Shot goes up, good for Bailey Pettigo. Got 1 out of 2. She got 7 points in the first half. It's 25-9 as we come down close to a minute to play here in the second quarter. Sturgeon with the basketball, sends it right side over to Adcock. Down in the corner, back out around the perimeter. Back Adcock has it on the right. Back to the left side is Pointer. Cross-court pass over to Adcock. Fakes, drives against Bailey Pettigo. Threw it right in the hands of Mackenzie England. And here's Bailey Pettigo. Bounce pass up to Jackson. She'll get hammered. And it's on number 10, and that is Pointer. Her first, Hart County's 5th of the half. Eve Jackson's a 67% free throw shooter. Has scored 2 of the 3 field goals here in the second quarter. First shot is no good. Barren County 2 of 5 from the stripe here, all in the second quarter. Jackson puts this one up, and it's good. So Eve Jackson with 6 points all in this quarter to give Barren County a 26-9 lead. 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Out front with it is Sturgeon, working to the left side. Puts it up off the glass and in. So the second field goal. And on underneath, here's Delk laying it up and in. Threw that one over the Hart County defense once again for an easy 2. 28-11. 15 seconds to play here in the first half. They send it down to the left corner. Adcock loses it out of bounds with 9.6 to play.
Took them 7.5 minutes to get what'll be probably their only field goal of the quarter.
Ball comes in, picked up by Bailey Pettigo. Over it goes to Hammer. Into England, back to Bailey Pettigo, 17-footer left side, high arching shot, no good. Put back up and in by Bailey Pettigo as she broke into the lane. And it is going to be a 19-point lead for the Trojanettes here at the break, 30-11 over Hart County. We'll come back with our halftime report brought to you by Zaxby's in a moment. You're following the Trojanettes on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want.
Right. And that's
I don't know if I want to play Allen County Scottsville first round of the district tournament.
But Monroe County's playing better.
They are playing better. And I don't know.
It's been interesting to see Monroe County get a little bit better throughout the year, and we knew that they were playing better when they challenged Edmonson County in the All-A, and then they've kind of proved that here in the last few games as well.
Playing much, much better. Third quarter coming up, brought to you by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Mallory Pettigo picked up 2 fouls in the first half and only played 5.5 minutes.
Everybody kind of picked up the slack for her being out. It seems like one of the Pettigo girls has been in foul trouble. I think 3 out of the last 4 games that we have played.
Bailey Pettigo had 9 points first half. Hadley Hammer 6, Mackenzie England 6, Eve Jackson 6. Carly Doak scored 3. And here's Mallory Pettigo penetrating in the lane. Throws up the shot. It's short. Rebound taken there by Sally.
Got right to the rim, but left it short. If it was up to us, we would speed this game way, way up. But the way Hart County plays offense, I don't know if we'll have that option.
Adcock working around to the top of the key, lets it fly for 3 and knocks the bottom out of it. It's her second tray of the game.
It took them 7.5 minutes to score their first field goal in the second quarter. It took them less than 30 seconds to hit their first one in the third period.
That's 30-14. Barren County.
2 of their 3 field goals have been threes.
Yep.
Both Badcock.
Yep. Here's Jalen Bush out to Bailey Pettigo, trying to penetrate. Hooks it down to Bush. Baseline shot is good for Jalen Bush. And that is her first 2 points of the ball game.
She loves that short corner shot, and we'll pick up 1-2-2.
32-14. Ball comes across over to Sturgeon. Here's Adcock. Leaves it with Scott. 15-footer right side. No. Rebound by Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo pushing it down the floor. Bounce pass off to England. England kicks it back out. Mallory Pettigo with a 3. Swish!
Good decision to kick it back out. Mallory was ready to let it go.
First points is a People's Bank 3-point shot for Mallory Pettigo. 35-14. Sturgeon with it for Hart County. Brings it back out. Now goes right side with it to Adcock. Adcock getting a screen from Scott there. But Mallory Pettigo stays with her. They flip it off in the left corner. Back out now to Gugasburg. She drives, carried it on her hip, banked it in. 35-16. Mallory Pettigo in the corner hammer underneath to England, and she puts it in. Nice feed.
We fed the post better tonight than we fed it all year long.
37-16. Here's a turnover. Bailey Pettigo's got it. Goes to the rack, flips it up. It's no good, but draws a foul.
Try to split 4 Lady Raiders.
And the foul. Sturgeon, her second. Team's first of the second half. First shot is missed. And she's 1 of 3 at the stripe.
Re-entering the Lady Raider lineup, number 10, Pointer.
Sally checks out for Hart County, replaced by Pointer. And it's Bailey Pettigo back at the free throw line. This shot goes up, it's good. Gives her 10. 38-16 Barren. Hart County with a basketball. Sturgeon in the front court. Right side over to Adcock. Adcock dribbles. Now loops it off in the corner. Back to Sturgeon. Sturgeon's going to bring it back out front. Bounce in there to left elbow to Scott. That bounces it off to Pointer. Right of the key. Now Adcock fakes, drives. Here's a runner up and good. Line drive shot by Adcock. She's got 10. Long pass down underneath. There's Bailey Pettigo up and in and draws a foul.
Turned it around quick on them, but they are shooting much better and playing much better here out of the halftime break. 3 of 4 to start the quarter.
Pointer with her second personal. Bailey Pettigo up and in and out and back in. She's got 12 points. Now the lead is 23 for the Trojanettes at 41-18. 5:23 still to play here in the third quarter. Sturgeon with the basketball, goes right side with it over to Adcock. Adcock on the dribble. Now sends it left side over to Gugasburg. Gugasburg leaves it back out there with Sturgeon. Sturgeon out on the left side of the floor. Cross-court pass comes over to Adcock. Takes it down, dumps it down in there low to Pointer. Posted in there, puts it up and in against Bush.
Gave up too much ground there. We got to stand our ground and make a shoot over.
41-20. Barren County with a 21-point lead. 4:44 to go, third quarter. Hammer on the left side. Here's Bush. Feeds it to Bailey Pettigo. Flips it up. No good, but a foul. And it will be on 15. That's Mary Beth Scott, her second. Hart County's third of the half.
Mary Beth Scott, that's her second, team second.
And 2 shots for Bailey Pettigo. First one is good. 4 of 6 at the stripe. Gives her 14 points. And it's 42-20. Back in for Hart County is Sarah DeVore. And this shot also good for Bailey Pettigo. 43-20. 4:38 to go here in the third quarter. With a basketball is Sturgeon. Sturgeon angles off to the left, bounces off in the corner to Gugelsberg. Wants to go baseline, spinning, has to reverse it back out. And almost knocked away and stolen by Bailey Pettigo. Retrieved there by Sturgeon. She's going to drive to the basket. Shot blocked in there by England. McKenzie grabs it, gives it off to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo, a little stutter step, goes to the basket, flips it up. It's no good, but a foul. Adcock, her first, team sixth.
Number 2, Kylie Adcock, that's her first, team 4. Pettigo is at line to shoot.
Bailey Pettigo, no good on the first. She has 15 points, and she is 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. Hits the second one. Gives her 16. It's 44-20. Coming down at 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Sturgeon with a basketball for the Lady Raiders. Sends it off to the right side to Adcock. Now Adcock on the dribble against Hadley Hammer. Back and forth. Sends it back out now to Gugelsberg. Around to the right side. Dribbles down to the baseline. Out to the corner. Now brings it back halfway. And sends it across out there to Pointer. Pointer now over to Sturgeon. Back out to Gugelsberg. Went through her hands. Had to go chase it down. Gugelsberg. To the left side. To Sturgeon, back out to Adcock. Fakes, wants to drive. Cut off, gets back behind the arc, throws it back to the left side. To Sturgeon. 3:18 to go here in the third quarter. Gugelsberg out between the circles. Sends it over the left side now. And back to Gugelsberg. Fakes, wants to drive. Right of the lane, flips up the shot, a foul. Mallory Pettigo, her third personal foul. That'll be the first of the Trojanettes here in the second half. And Josie Gugelsberg to the free throw line, who's a 69% shooter, puts it up and in.
We got better at guarding without fouling, but we almost softened up too much because they've had a little success offensively in this quarter.
Gugelsberg's second toss is good. Eve Jackson's in the ball game. We got Carly Delk, Mackenzie England, Bailey Pettigo, and Hadley Hammer on the court for Barren County. And let's see, I believe Scott came back in. Also DeVore for Hart County. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. 44-22 Barren. And Delk that goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. Unforced turnover.
It's been a fairly even quarter compared to the others. It's 14-11 this quarter compared to 16-8 the first quarter and 14-3 in the second quarter.
Yeah. 2:47 to go here in the third. And here's an 18-foot shot that's no good by Adcock. England with a rebound. Bad pass picked off by Adcock. Dribbles across the lane, goes out and goes down to the corner, down to the baseline. Throws up the shot. It is in and out. Rebound to Eve Jackson. Gets rid of it to Hammer. Diagonal pass up court to Delk. Goes to the basket and lost it out of bounds. We're going to get a foul, though, on Hart County. And it's on Adcock, her second, team's fourth. Her 15th foul on Hart County. And it is Carly Delk at the charity line. 1 of 2. Her first trip shot goes up. No good. Short. Carly Delk for the second free throw shot. It's on the way. Got that one. Fourth point of the game. And it's 45-22, Barren County. 2:22 to go, third quarter. Sturgeon over to Adcock, out front of the right side. Sends it down there to DeVore. Bounces out to Scott. Swings it around to the left side over to Sturgeon. Sturgeon brings it back out front. Now still on the dribble. Sends it left side over to Adcock. Now Adcock down in the corner to DeVore. She brings it out. Bounce pass off to Scott out high. Gets rid of it off to Adcock, or rather to Sturgeon. Now it goes to Pointer. Minute 50 to go here in the third. Pointer try to start her move into the lane, in traffic, flips it up short. Rebounded there by Eve Jackson. Sends it up to Bailey Pettigo. Diagonal pass on the right side to Delk. throws it back out to Bailey Pettigo. Back over goes to Delk, going to the basket, puts it up and in.
Quickly up and in over top of the 1-3-1.
47-22. That's Carly Delk's 6th point of the ball game. Minute 20 to go in the third period. Hart County with the basketball. Sturgeon cut off inside, has to get rid of it out to Adcock to the right wing. She heads toward the lane, throws it up with the left hand, no good. Hadley Hammer with it for the Trojanettes. Long pass down the court. Bailey Pettigo to the basket, missed the layup, and rebound taken there by Sturgeon. 1 minute to play in the third. And here's Adcock in the corner is Sturgeon on the left-hand side with 53 seconds to play. Adcock dribbles and throws it back out to Pointer, works it, shovels it off in there to DeVore. She double dribbled. And turnover will give it back to Barren County with 44.6 to play here in the third.
See what we decide to do. I think, see if we can execute maybe a last possession here. We tried an over-the-top 3 at the end of the first half. We missed it and missed a putback, but it was still well executed all for the shot.
Hart County to 1-3-1. They come to trap Hammer, and then she throws it off to Bailey Pettigo at 24 seconds to play here in the third. Bailey Pettigo puts the dribble down, throws it back over to Hammer. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Diagonal pass goes through the hands of England. Turnover. And here comes Guggisberg with it for Hart County. Lost the handle, picked up by England. Throws it up court to Delk. Delk heads toward the basket and scores. And that will do it for the third quarter, with Barren County on top 49-22 over Hart County. We'll come back to the final quarter of this.
Trojanettes currently lead 49-22 over the Lady Raiders. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo, here on BCHS Live. Be sure to tune in for the rest of tonight's activities. We have Winter Homecoming coming up during the halftime of the boys' game, so you don't want to miss out on that, for sure.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air. Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barronschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. And hear the latest news right here at BCHS 88.7 FM.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Red School Spirit Stories, the number one place to find any and all things BCHS.
Final quarter is sponsored by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Trojanettes 49, Hart County 22. Barren County outscoring the Lady Raiders 19-11. Hart County's 11 points, ties what they had in the entire first half in that third period. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here from Barren County High on Homecoming Night 2018. Here is Guggisberg driving strong to the basket, missed it, got her own rebounds, it tapped back to her. Pointer, right side of the horn, backs away. Now bounces it down in low to Scott, turns against Bush and a foul.
We'll have to have an excellent defensive quarter to hold them underneath 30. We've held 5 opponents underneath 30 this year. Flirting with that again tonight, but if we continue to put them at the line, I think they'll be able to eclipse that margin.
Mary Beth Scott at the free throw line. The shot goes up. It's good. That's her second point of the game. She's 2 of 3 at the stripe. Kylie Adcock returning to the Lady Raider lineup for a pointer. And Scott back at the charity line for one more. And it's on the way, and it's going to come off. Rebound by Hadley Hammer. Mallory Pettigo into the front court. Left side as Jackson drives the baseline, throws up the shot. It rims off, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Hart County underneath. It'll stay with the Trojanettes. Mallory Pettigo, left baseline to toss it in. Comes out to Eve Jackson on the left side. Bounces it back out front to Mallory Pettigo. Now Hart County has gone to a 2-3 zone. Mallory Pettigo dribbles left, bounces it off to Jackson. Jackson dribbles, throws it back out to Delk. Over it goes to Mallory Pettigo. Out to Hadley Hammer, in the middle to Jackson. Bounce pass over to Mallory Pettigo for 3. Rims no good. Jackson throws it back up and in and draws a foul.
She got the bump, and as she was falling away, she got rid of it quick enough before she had lost her balance.
Scott picks up her 3rd. That'll be 6 of the Lady Raiders. And Eve Jackson, that shot is too strong. Rebound in there by Hart County's Brooklyn Sally. 1 minute gone here in the 4th. Barren County leads at 51-23. Here's a 3 by Gugasburg. It's in and out. Ball hits the floor. Delk's got it for the Trojanettes. Mallory Pettigo off to Hammer on the left wing. Across to Delk. Down into Bush. Turns, had it blocked. Goes back up with it, and it won't go. Got too far underneath the basket, but did draw the foul. And it'll be on Scott once again, and that's her 4th. Team 7th.
Scott, that's her 4th. Team 7. Bush with that line to shoot 2.
Jalynn Bush for 2 shots. The first one is on the way, and it's good. 75.2% shooter from the line. 52-23. And Jalynn Bush back of the line once again for the Trojanettes. Puts this one up in the air and got it. 54-23, or 53-23. 30-point Barren County lead. 6:36 to play. Gugasburg trying to penetrate into the lane. Now backs out. Right side of the key. Still on the dribble. Wants to drive. Leaves it out there with Adcock. Adcock, right side of the floor. Back in the corner. 3 in the air is good. That's Gugasburg. It's her 7th point. Here's a lob. Delk smacked it back in bounds. Bailey Pettigo gets tripped up. And a foul going to be called on Sturgeon, her 3rd.
Fell flat on the floor. Didn't have any way to brace herself.
Be the team's 8th. Bailey Pettigo for 1 in the bonus. Shot goes up, and it's good. $17 for Bailey Pettigo tonight. Bonus try, too strong. Rebound by Sally. 54-26 Barren County. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Gugasburg hit that 3 a little bit ago. Crossover dribble, gets back behind the arc. Dribbles top of the circle. Leaves it over there with Adcock. Adcock brings it out. Over to Sturgeon. Now Sturgeon back over to Gugasburg. Gugasburg trying to get around Jackson, and Eve cuts her off. She's going to fire it up. It's blocked by Eve Jackson. Taken by Bailey Pettigo. Lead pass up to Carly Delk. Delk to the basket, lays it up and in. Carly Delk with 10 points coming off the bench. Back up to 30 for the Trojanettes at 56-26. 5:20 to play here in the game. As it comes out to Adcock. Long 3 in the air, no good. Rebound put back up, no good by Sally. And here's Barren County back the other way. Bailey Pettigo, and going to be called for double dribble. I didn't see it. She kind of hesitated and thought she was going to pass it off.
It's probably more of a carry than it was a double dribble, because I don't think she ever put her other hand on the basketball.
Yeah. Number 3, Summer Phelps, of 5'7" sophomore, is checked into the Hart County lineup, along with Abby Martin, number 31. 4:48 to go, and we're going to get a foul here as Mallory Pettigo hit the floor. It'll be on Martin, her first, team's 9th.
Fouls on number 31, Abby Martin. That's her first, team 9th.
Mackenzie England back in the game now for Barren County. 4:44 to go. 30-point Barren County lead. Bailey Pettigo, left side over to Mallory Pettigo. Dumps it in there, intended for Bush, knocked down, but picked up by England and then slapped away again. Hart County comes up with it off the Barren County turnover. Going to the basket, puts it up and in. That is Sturgeon. 56-28. Bailey Pettigo off to Jackson. Back to Bailey Pettigo. 4:18. Nice pass to Bush. Wide open. Puts it in.
Done a really good job tonight, majority of the time, finding the open player, as Hart County has not done the best job in the world matching up out of their zone assignments.
58-28. 4 minutes still to play here in the fourth quarter. Pointer around to the top of the horn, drives, throws it up with the left hand and banked it in. I flipped it up there and it went in. It was a tough shot. 58-30. Mallory Pettigo in traffic. No. Rebound in there by Phelps for Hart County. Here comes Pointer with it. Crossover move. Goes to the basket up with the left hand. It comes off. Rebound in there by England. Mallory Pettigo up court to Bailey Pettigo. Slide around her defender, laid it up and in. 60-30 with 3:25 to play. It's been the largest lead on about 3 or 4 different occasions. Phelps fires up the shot. It comes off the rim. Bush with a rebound. Bailey Pettigo up court to Mallory Pettigo. And has it stolen away from her by Sturgeon. Now Sturgeon on the dribble with 3 minutes to go. Timeout by John Bird and the Hart County Lady Raiders. Take a Big O timeout. Brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. Trojanettes 60, Hart County 30. Here's a final score already in. Greene County beat LaRue County tonight, 57-54 in a girls' game. And I don't have anything on Allen County, Scottsville Monroe here as of late.
See if I can find that one as we progress through the scores. Russell 44 over Franklin 21 at the end of 3. South Warren's up big over Greenwood by 23, 46-23. Just getting started in the second half there. Warren East is up 35-34. Close game between them and Warren Central. The last thing I have is 27-18.
Monroe?
Yes. At the half, it was 16-15, and the last thing they have is Monroe 27, Allen 18. Allen County has 15 turnovers in the game, they say.
Wow. It is going to be interesting. It's really going to be hard to predict a winner for each of those games in the 15th district.
It won't be hard throughout the region.
Not the region.
I think ours is the most
competitive.
For grabs.
Yes. Yes. As Hart County has a basketball, Adcock will launch it for 3. It's way off the mark. It's about a 27-footer. Delk with a rebound. Jackson's going to bring it up into the front court. Eve Jackson still on the dribble, getting some pressure out there. Gets rid of it off to Delk on the left wing. Here's Liberty Rice over to Bush. And out to Emma Hughes, who's in the game now. 2 freshmen, Rice and Hughes. Here's Jackson, leaving it out with Rice. Over to Bush on the right side. Out to Hughes, 2:22 to go. Now Hughes penetrating left of the lane. Up in traffic, and it's knocked out of bounds. Stays with Barren County. Start of the fourth, Monroe County 31, Allen County, Scottsville 28. So Lady Patriots trying to come back after being down by 9. Eve Jackson penetrating in the lane, bounce pass Bush, baseline shot is no good. And Hart County with a rebound with 2:05 to go. Driving it down, it's Sturgeon up with the left hand, it's no good. Rebound to Carly Delk, clears it out, gives it off to Eve Jackson. Eve Jackson stops now, and now looks and gets it in the middle there to Delk, lobs it down to Bush. And almost, well, she did lose it out of bounds.
Yeah, just missed time to jump a little bit. I think if she had stayed in the spot, the ball had landed right in her hands. They got above the 30-point threshold, but just barely, right at 30. I mean, it's tough to hold a team below 30. That's less than 7.5 points a quarter. Right. That's just good defense, but it's just really hard to do in a game.
Yeah. Down to minute 33 left to go. And Hart County with some new players in the ball game. Marissa Riggs and let's see who else. We got number 4 in there, and that is Whitney Guetta. Shot goes up, no good. Guetta puts it back up, foul. And we've got, let's see. Foul is going to be on Liberty Rice. It's only the 3rd team foul of the Trojanettes here in the second half, but shooting free throws is Whitney Guetta, 5'6" freshman. First one is up and good. And we got number 30 in the ball game for Hart County. That's J.C. Guetta, 5'3", 8th grader. Second shot's good for Whitney Guetta, who's a freshman. 60-32, the minute 17 to go. Jackson with it, stops and looks and gives it over to Rice. She'll bring it back out front. Rice starts her move to the right, wants to drive, trying to split the defenders, has it ripped away from her by Phelps. Phelps down the left side, reverses it. Back out to Martin. 58 seconds to play. J.C. Guetta. Over to Riggs. Riggs in the right corner has smacked loose by Emma Hughes and stolen. 45 seconds to go. Hughes over to Jackson. Jackson wants to dribble it into the paint, throws up the shot, and we're going to get an offensive foul. That shot went in, but going to have a foul on Eve Jackson, her first, team's 4th.
Not been a whole lot of scoring here in the last few minutes, but still big enough margin for the Trojanettes.
And it is Riggs out of the right side against Hughes. Gets it back out with 26 seconds to play. J.C. Guetta out to Martin, over to Phelps. Lobs it in the lane, knocked down, right back to Phelps with 18 seconds. That bounces it out there to Martin. Now, here's Guetta as Rice tried to go for the steal. Bounce pass over the right side. And falling down, and the ball going to go out of bounds with 3.5 seconds to play. Barren County's basketball. The Trojanettes are about to go to 19-6.
Good win and a chance to get a 20th victory against a very, very good Russell County team coming in here on Tuesday night.
Hart County drops to 8-10. Trojanettes 19-6 as they win it 60-32 over Hart County. We'll come back with a postgame report in a moment, right here on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about.
Back at Barren County High School, the Trojanettes winning 60-32 over Hart County. Coach Piper Lindsay, congratulations, pick up win number 19. This Hart County team, a couple of 8th graders as their main players. You hold them to 15 points between them. I think they've been averaging over about 22, 23 points a game.
Yeah, you know, our defense is really continuing to step up. I feel like we're doing a good job of buying into whatever they're good at. If they're a three-point shooter, we understand we've got to get out on them. Number two's quick. We had to do a pretty good job of keeping her in front. Also respecting that she can hit a 3-2, you know, which she had a couple of those as well. But again, it's our team man-to-man defense that we've got to continue to work on and being the help and talking early, and all five play a big part in that.
Shot the ball really well, 60.5%. We had a lot of transition buckets tonight as well, and was able to get the ball down before Hart County could get back.
Yeah, you know, we did. We're continuing to work on that. We try to every day. We want to run in transition. You know, we want our defense to turn into our offense. And even, you know, on a made basket, we want our kids to understand that we can even score in transition and beat everybody down the court. I tell you, Carly Delk, she just gets out and runs, which they all do. And that's, we're finding them, which is big. I think early in the year we weren't. But now we have our head up, and we're doing a good job with that.
On the stat sheet shows Bailey Pettigo with 21 points tonight. She was 7 of 12. Had her with 19, but she hit a lot of free throws. She was 7 of 11 from the line. And then you had Carly Delk, who came off the bench to score 10 for you. Eve Jackson had 8.
Yeah, you know, again, everybody's contributing in many ways. You know, I know Hadley came in at the very beginning and had layup, and that's a good thing. We want everybody to come in there and be productive.
Well, you go for your 20th win Tuesday night, and it's against a very good Russell County team that's been rated most of the season, been rated number 2. South Warren had beat them by 23, I think, a few weeks ago, but it's a team that's got a lot of players back from last year. I know they lost the Coffee Girl. They got everybody else back, but I think they had a transfer in from Lincoln County who's added a lot to that team.
Yeah, you know, they're solid. You know, we expect probably some more 2-3 zone, which is good. We need to definitely work on that. Hopefully we can run in transition. They got some big girls. You know, we got to be ready to play.
You're watching.
I know they got a 6'3" girl in Carmen that's pretty good inside, so Mackenzie will have to battle with her on Tuesday night.
I was getting ready to say that. Kenzie's going to have her hands full, but, you know, this is going to be good for her. I think it'll be a really, really good test.
Good test for you on Tuesday night. Coach, congratulations to you.
Jay, thank you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay and the Trojanettes winning here tonight 60-32 over Hart County to go to 19-6 on the year. And Coach Piper Lindsay's comments brought to you by Micah Woodpence for Family Court Judge. This is the Coca-Cola postgame report.
Everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit.
The Trojanettes came out victorious, 60-32, with Bailey Pettigo, number 22, leading with 21 points, and Carly Delk, number 45, chipping in with 10 points. Now, moving on from that great game we just saw, it's time for the Trojans to take on the Hart County Raiders. As you can see, they're warming up behind me right now. The Trojans currently set 15-9 on the season, while the Hart County Raiders are currently 13-8. So I'm excited to see what this game entails. It's currently 16 minutes from tip-off. This is definitely one you don't want to miss. Winter homecoming for Barren County will be at halftime during this game. So be sure to tune in for the exciting news to see who your homecoming king and queen are. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo, here on BCHS Live.
The number one place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, aloha students, and welcome to Barren County High School for tonight's boys basketball contest featuring the Hart County Raiders and your Barren County Trojans. Now introducing the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Hart County. At guard, a 6'2" shooter, number 23, John Schulter. At another guard, number 1, a junior, Chandler Wilcoxon. And forward, a 6'1" shooter, number 10, Isaac Coates. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 5, Braden Bell. And at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 1, Trevor Blair. The County Raiders are coached by Paul Henderson. Get on your feet! Let's live in a Barren County
Brought a little extra crowd tonight, and being out of school, different homecoming week for the kids. But they've showed up tonight, hopefully will us to our 16th victory.
Yep. And hopefully 8 in a row.
One team will go 8 in a row tonight.
That is true. Hart County's won 7 in a row, so has the Trojans. And Jared Coomer's in the jump circle, 6'7", against Braden Bell, 6'1" for Hart County. Evan Ray tosses it up. Trojans control it, and Withrow lost it. And Hart County has the basketball. Will Coxon goes down baseline to Coates. He lays it up and then blocked. And coming out of there with it is Parker Stevens. Sends it up court now to Arterburn on the right side. We'll have more fast pace in this one. Here's a turnaround shot by Bandy, good in the lane.
Bandy's been playing really good lately. Had a couple multiple 20-point games over the last couple of weeks and gets us started really quickly.
John Shoulders handles the basketball and hands it off to Will Coxon. Now Will Coxon to the dribble. Picks it up, goes right side over to Coates. Coates bounces it down to the corner to Blair. And back out front, it comes to Shoulders. Shoulders, and ball chased down by Coates. Giving it back to Shoulders on the right side. Gets a screen from Coates. Works around the top of the key. Wants to penetrate. Goes down the lane. His runner is no good. Ball's tipped out. And it's caught in there by Blair. And here's a three-point try. Good for Coates.
Yeah, can't let that happen. It was a second chance look and a kick out for that wide open three.
And again, they've hit 133 three-point shots this year. 3-2, Hart County. Right elbow, Coomer over to Withrow. Lobs it down to Bandy. Back to Withrow. Back to Bandy in the right corner. Looks and trying to go down to Coomer on the baseline. Throws it back around the perimeter. Arterburn bluffs the three. Drives in, hooks it back in the corner. Bandy for a three. Bounces off the rim. Coomer trying to dig it out of there. Puts it back up. Foul is going to be called.
Had to fight off two guys, one hanging on each arm.
And it'll be charged to Coates, his first. Hart County's first team foul. Jared Coomer, 64.5% free throw shooter. At the line for two. First one, no. Gonna have one more. Coomer, second toss is good. 3-3. 6:27 to go here in the first quarter. And it's Blair with the basketball. Gets it across against Stevens. Hands it off out there to Bell. And now Blair out front to Coates. Coates bounces it out to Shoulders. Got Arterburn guarding him. Shoulders left side over to Bell. Bell is going to be fouled by Withrow. His first, team's first, and Hart County's basketball. Bell will toss it in on the left baseline. Bell gets it in underneath, broken up in there. Withrow's got it for the Trojans, racing down the floor. Lost the handle, scoots it back off to Stevens. Back to Withrow, trying to penetrate. Over goes to Arterburn for three, rimmed off. Rebound to Bell for Hart County. Bell working it down, trying to penetrate. Goes in the lane, flips it up and in. That is Braden Bell. Makes it a 5-3 Hart County lead. 5:38, Hart County picking up all over the floor. And here's Stevens in the backcourt as he works against Bell. Gets it across the midcourt line. He'll send it off to Withrow. Withrow off the screen, spins back left, gives it off to Coomer, drives and plays it up and in. Thought he's going to jam it.
Could not get enough elevation to get it up and throw it down.
5-5 the score, 5:13 to go here in the first. They hand it off to Wilcoxon out front. Now Wilcoxon sends it off the right side over to Bell. Now Bell cuts back to the right, leaves it off there with Blair. Blair brings it back out front. And now Blair getting pressure from Stevens, heads to the right, and it's knocked away, stolen by Arterburn. Arterburn to the rack, lays it in.
Tried to weave out front in the offense, and Garrett poked his head in and got a hand on it and laid it up and in.
7-5, Trojans lead it by 2. Here's Shoulders working against Arterburn, spinning, going up, scoops it up, it's good. 7-7. Stevens with it in the back court. Works against Blair as he brings it across the time stripe. Now Stevens still on the dribble out front. Jump pass in there to Coomer at the free throw line. Down to Bandy. Fadeaway shot. No good. Tapped up in the air, and Arterburn pulls it down. One dribble, puts it up strong and in.
We've got size mismatches all over the floor. We tried to use one of those posting up Bandy. He couldn't get it to go, but we used it to get the offensive rebound.
Shoulders for three off the dribble. Way short. Bandy with a rebound. Alley pass to Withrow. Diagonal pass up to Coomer. Stops and throws it across. Breaking in the lane. Stevens goes up and he's fouled.
Good find there.
And it's on 21. That is Blair, his first, and the team's second. Parker Stevens, a 71% free throw shooter. Puts it up in the air, and it's no good. Too strong. He'll have one more. And it's up, and it comes off. Rebound to Hart County as Wilcoxon handles the basketball. Hands it off out there to Shoulders. Shoulders reverses back left, drives left of the lane, up, blocked by Coomer. And we're going to get a foul on Bandy for bumping into Wilcoxon. Bandy, his first, team second. Raiders basketball. As it comes out to Wilcoxon. 3.5 minutes to play. Barren up 9-7. Ball knocked down by Arterburn. Feed back to Arterburn. Lobs it back to Stevens. In the lane, Bandy, fall away. It's not going to count. Or is it? Yes, basket is good. Bandy was falling away. The foul on Blair, his second, team's third. So Bandy, with his 4th point, goes to the free throw line, where he's a 69% shooter. It's on the way, and it's good. 3-point play for Will Bandy. Puts the Trojans up 12-7. 3:15 to play here in the first quarter. Bell drives against Arterburn. Going to the basket. No. And Bandy grabs it for the Trojans. Works it up court. Up to Arterburn. Now Stevens on the left side. Back out to Arterburn. Over goes to Brandon Reed, who's checked in the ball game for the Trojans. 6 foot 150 senior. Averages 4 points a game. Here's a backdoor pass and a layup that's good for Brandon Reed.
We've used that play successfully multiple times here in the last few weeks.
Trojans 14, Hart County 7. Here's Shoulders with the basketball, trying to get the screen out there from Wilcoxon. He's got it. Goes down in the corner now to Coates. Back out now to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon weaves around to the right side, off in the corner. Now back around the perimeter. Here's Bell. Had it poked away from behind. Batted up in the air by Bandy. And then Hart County throws it away at midcourt. So the Trojans will get it. Hart County with a substitution. Jonah Carter, 5'9 senior, averages 7.8 points a game. Landon Key in for the Trojans, 5'11", 155 at a junior. 2:22 to play here in the first. Barren County 14, Hart County 7. As Stevens will handle it. Goes right side with it over to Reed. Dumps it down to Bandy. Back out to Reed. Fakes a three. Now here's Key over the left side. Stevens down to Coomer. Double teamed. Back in the corner, Stevens. Now needs help. Throws it back out front to Reed. Reed heads right. Goes over to Key. Key gets a screen from Bandy. He'll pull up with a jumper. It is short off the front of the rim. The rebound off to Hart County as Coates dribbles it down to the corner. Double team being chased there. Bale pulls up with the left elbow. His jumper is good.
Defensively, we just were lost on that possession. Nobody jumped out and picked up Bell.
14-10 as Parker Stevens will bring it across the line. With 1:37 to play here in the first quarter. Stevens sends it off now to Coomer. Coomer looking inside. Now throws it over to Key on the left. Dumps it down low in there to Bandy. Bandy lobs it over to Reed for a three-point try. Got it! Brandon Reed with a couple of baskets. And good for a People's Bank 3 to push the lead out to 8 for the Trojans at 17-9. As they hand it off to Wilcoxon out front. Wilcoxon against Will Bandy. Hands it off to Coates. Down to a minute to play here in the first. Wilcoxon again against Bandy. Sends it over the left side now to Bell. Bell looks, wants to make a move. Goes in the lane, flips up the shot. It's no good, but a foul on the Trojans, and it'll be on Landon Key. His first, team's third, and that's going to send Bell to the free throw line where he's 78.5%. Averages 8 points a game, and the shot goes up. It's good. Tyler Smith, 6'2", 245 and a senior, along with Tyler Bush, 6 foot 170 sophomore, check into the Trojan lineup.
Bell shoots 20. He's hit 27 threes, so we forced him off the line.
The second shot was missed, and the Trojans couldn't get the rebound. And we're going to get another foul on Barren County.
And what I was going to finish say that we forced him off the line, but we did not guard him as he made the drive in. We let him get right around us, and then to make matters worse, we gave up that offensive rebound.
Parker Stevens commits his first personal. Team foul number 4 on the Trojans here in the first half. 42 seconds to go. Barren up 17-10. Shoulders. We'll give it off to Bell. Bell wants to make a move on Key. Throws it up. No. Taken by Tyler Bush. Lead pass up to Stevens. Stevens. Now here's Brandon Reed on the baseline. The shot will not count if it went in because he traveled.
He's a shooter. He could drop back to that corner and be able to get his feet set and let one go. Instead, he was just in between steps.
23 seconds to play here in the first. Bell with the basketball for Hart County out of the right side. Gets a screen, and he wasn't even looking for the pass. Here comes Tyler Bush with it for the Trojans to the basket. Lays it up and in. 19-10, 8 seconds to go. Shoulders trying to make a move on Reed. Trying to make to the basket, and he had it stripped away. And Tyler Smith throws it the length of the floor, out of bounds, and that will do it for the first quarter. With the Trojans up 19-10 on Hart County. We'll come back with the second quarter after this timeout. It is homecoming 2018.
Be sure to tune in for the rest of the game and homecoming at the halftime here on BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
And with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Back with the second quarter here from Trojan Gym. Barren County 19, Hart County 10. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Second quarter brought to you by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home, reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Parker Stevens with it out front for Barren.
Showing a little bit of a zone here, maybe. 2-3.
Here's Reed back out to Key over the left side to Stevens. Now Stevens gives it back out to Reed. Reed back over the left wing. Stevens sends it across over to Key. Now over to Reed. Inside. Here's Smith. Puts it up. Got it!
Good strong move by T. Smith, spinning back to the middle.
21-10 Trojans, their largest lead of the ball game. As they've got a substitution in for Hart County, Travis Shuffett. And here's Shoulders, and it's stolen away by Reed. Long pass down to Stevens. He'll put it up and rolls it in.
Perfect lead pass from Brandon Reed ahead to Parker. Timeout Hart County as we, again, go ahead by our largest margin of the night.
23-10, Barren County, 7:13 to go here in the first half. Big O timeout brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. Trojanettes winning earlier tonight over Hart County 60-32 to go to 19-6 on the year. And Russell County comes in on Tuesday night. So it'll be the number 2 team, Russell County, number 3 team, Barren County. Of course, Barren County had moved to number 2 last week, fell to number 3 this week in the rankings. But be a good test for Coach Piper Lindsay's ball club heading into the final weeks of the regular season.
We played South Warren really early, who's been consistently the number 1 team, so it'll be a good measure to see where we are against a team that's been consistently ranked number 2.
Travis Shuffett's a 5'10 sophomore as he's in the ball game. Here's Wilcoxon into the corner, 3-pointer in the air. Good by Jonah Carter, who just checked in, a 5'9 senior, averages 7.8 points a game. So they've got 2 trays already here in this ball game. Almost a steal. Coomer's got it. He'll send it over now to Reed to the left side. Reed out front now to Gavin Withrow, who's back on the court. A little different look here with Withrow, Reed, Smith, Coomer, and Bush on the court. I don't think we've had that combination out there before. As Coomer gives it back. Long 3, actually underneath the Coomer. He'll put it up and in. A nice pass from Brandon Reed. Thought Reed was going to shoot that.
Tried to disguise it, but we couldn't get an alley-oop.
25-13. And working with it, here's Shoulders in the lane. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Tapped out to Coomer. Coomer will slow it up now as he'll bring it across. Down to Smith. He'll put it up. It's blocked, but a foul. It's going to be on Shoulders. His first, team's 4th.
That was a tough catch as he was fouled all the way through the motion of catching and shooting it.
His first, team 4th.
And Tyler Smith at the free throw line, a 55.5% shooter. First one is up, and it drops in. Garrett Arterburn for Brandon Reed. Brandon Reed with a couple of baskets in that first quarter, 3 and a 2. Lead is now 26-13 for Barren. Smith back of the line. A shot goes up, and it's no good. Rebound to Shoulders. And a quick whistle there, foul.
Call it on Tyler Bush, just trying to poke the rebound away.
His first, team's 5th. Will Bandy's back in the game. for Tyler Smith. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Barren County 26, Hart County 13. Looking for Shoulders. Ball almost knocked away by Arterburn as Garrett putting the pressure on Shoulders here on the near side. Spinning. Shoulders may have walked with it but got away. Around the top of the key, they get it back to Shoulders. Shoulders trying to make a move. Forces up the shot. It's no good, but draws a foul.
Half a step away from being able to slide over and not commit the foul.
First foul on Garrett Arterburn. That'll be 6 on the Trojans here in the first half. Shoulders pretty much automatic from the line. He got that one to go down. He's 83.6%. And he's hit 45 three-pointers this year. This shot goes up. It comes off. And the rebound to Coomer. 26-14 Barren. Withrow. Sends it across to Arterburn. In the corner to Coomer. Back out to Arterburn. Now to Withrow. Right of the key. Bounce pass off to Bush. Bush in the right baseline. Trying to force it in there to Bandy. It's knocked away. Shoulders. Sends it down the floor to Carter. Carter goes up and it goes in. Shot that one over Coomer. That was a high arching shot. 26-16 Barren. 5-10 as Hart County in a 2-2-1 zone court press. Diagonal pass over to Withrow. Almost fell out of bounds. Saved it. Got it to Bandy. Bandy going strong to the bucket. May have been foul, but no whistle. And here's Hart County back the other way. Carter will flip it up. It's no good, but a foul on Tyler Bush.
They made 2 changes. The first one was they went 3-2 zone, affecting us, getting us to give them the ball back, and then they went 2-2-1, forcing us into another error as they get a chance to cut it back to single digits.
And the shot goes up and bounces in for Carter.
For your Trojans, number 5,
Parker Stevens in for Tyler Bush for the Trojans, and Bell has returned to Hart County's lineup. 26-17. Barren had a 13-point lead at one time. This shot is good for Jonah Carter. He's got all 7 of his points here in the second quarter. They're back in that 2-2-1 zone court press. 26-18 Barren. Stevens gets it across down the right side. Now reverses it back out front. He'll send it over to Withrow. Withrow looking in the corner. Arterburn. Now here's Bandy. Turnaround 15-footer. Blocked, but may have got fouled. Coomer gets the offensive board. He'll throw it back out to Withrow. Withrow over to Stevens. Stevens now looking. Gives to Bandy. Fakes. Moves in for a little 6-foot shot that rims good.
They stayed
nice move in there.
Yeah, they stayed 3-2, and we found an opening.
28-18 Barren. 4:17 to go in the first half. And another new player in the ball game. It's Hayden Belden, a 5'10 sophomore, number 3. And here's Bell with the basketball. Backs away. Now starts in against Stevens. He'll give it off to Carter. Carter spinning right of the lane against Withrow. Ball almost got lodged between the rim and the backboard. Here comes Coomer. Up court to Stevens. He'll throw it up on the run. Banked it up, no good. Coomer throws it back up and in. Jared Coomer with his 7th point. Lead back up to a dozen, 30-18. 3:45 to play here in the first half. And Shoulders is going to be fouled by Garrett Arterburn. His second, Barron's 8th of the half. Brandon Reed returns to the Trojan lineup for Garrett Arterburn.
Shoulders at the line, 1+1.
John Shoulders, 3 points in the first half, makes it 4 now as he connects. 1 field goal. Shoulders been averaging just over 21 points a game. Second shot is up and good for Shoulders. 30-20. Barren with a 10-point lead. Back to that 2-2-1 zone court press by the Raiders. Here's a lob over to Stevens. Stevens baseballs it cross court over to Withrow. Withrow headed toward the basket, puts it up, he's fouled. And it's on 23. That's 2 on Shoulders and 5 on the Raiders here in the first half. Gavin Withrow at the charity line. And the first of 2 is good. Shoulders takes a seat with those 2 fouls, and Wilcoxon back in to replace him. 31-20 Barren County, and Withrow puts it up and good. 32-20. 3.5 to go. Second quarter. A little 2-2-1. Half-court trap deflected by Reed. Taken by Withrow. To the basket. Puts it up and in. Off the glass. right over the top of the rim.
A little pressure by us paying dividends.
34-20, largest lead. Weaving through traffic. They give it off down low. Pump fake. They give it back out to Bell. Bell will shovel it back off on the left side there to Christian Bailey, who's in the game for Hart County. And Bell having trouble there. Reed diving for the loose ball and gets a timeout. And we had a run out, but good play, though. Good defensive play by Brandon Reed.
Warren was yelling timeout as to keep the possession, but we yanked it away real quick and rolled over and had a wide open layup. And the referee should have ignored what he heard to let the play go on, but he didn't.
Take a look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard as the, let's see, what we got here. Oh, we got LaRue County over Greene County at halftime, 32-22. That's in a District 18 matchup. Again, Allen County Scottsville girls beat Monroe County tonight 60-50. After the Lady Patriots were down by as many as 9 in that game, they came back on a 26-10 run in the final 9 minutes to beat the Lady Falcons.
Kind of an improbable comeback. They got the job done to secure the 2-3 matchup between them and Glasgow.
Yeah. And here is Withrow getting some pressure out front. Bounce pass over to Reed. Reed dumps it down to Coomer, knocked away from behind. Turnover by the Trojans as Hart County gets it in front court. Shuffit. Go left side over to Carter. Carter drives against Coomer and he puts it up and in.
That's good by Carter.
9 points for Jonah Carter all in this quarter. 34-22. As the Trojans had a 34-20 lead. Largest of the ball game. Lead at a dozen. Here's Bandy at the right elbow. He'll hand it off to Reed. Sends it over to Withrow. Going to pop it up for 3. It's no good. Rebound taken by Bell for Hart County. Bell will leave it out there with Shuffit. And now Belden, who's also in the game now. They force it back out to Will Coxon. Bounce it back out around the perimeter. Shuffit a long 3. In and out. Rebound taken by Bandy. Minute 47 to go in the half. Stevens with the basketball. Around it goes to Reed to the right side. Trying to reverse it back out. Got a lot of pressure on him. Needs some help. And he's in trouble. Got rid of it off to Bandy. Long in front of the Hart County bench. Back out to Withrow with a minute and a half to play. Withrow working, driving. In the lane. Shot too strong. Reed tried to go with a rebound. Taken by Withrow. Another 3 try by Bandy is no good. And Coomer with a rebound. Going to get a foul.
Said he came over the top of Carter, who's much smaller at 5'9".
Actually, they put it on Reed, apparently. That is his first and the team's 9th. And I think we want to get a
that wasn't
clarification here.
That wasn't who the foul should have been on, I don't think. I think we got 12 and 21 turned around.
Carter at the line, 1 and 1.
So it was on Reed, I guess. Shot's no good from Carter. Barren County back the other way. Stevens pulls up and shoots a 3, and it's no good. Rebound to Will Coxon. Gives it off to Shuffit. And minute 8 to play. Trying to get around Reed. Bounce pass in the corner on the right side to Bell. He'll bring it out. 1 minute to play here in the first half. Bell leaves it with Shuffit. In the middle there, left of the lane. Shot goes up, no good for Carter. Here's Brandon Reed racing out of there with it for the Trojans into the front court. Sends it off to Coomer. Coomer wants to drive strong to the bucket. Lays it up and in, and a foul.
Nice use of the left hand. Shifted hands mid-air as he drew the contact.
Carter, his first, team 6th.
Entering the lineup for your Trojans, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith for Will Bandy, and we got Tyler Bush in for Gavin Withrow. And Coomer at the line. 1 shot. It's good. 10 points for Jared Coomer. 15-point lead for Barren now. 37-22. 41 seconds to go in the first half. Pass picked up by Coomer. Coomer, bounce pass in there, broke it up. Try to go to Reed with it, and it's coming out of there with it is Will Coxon. Sends it down. Carter shoots over Smith. It's in and out. Rebound to Coomer. Baseballs it down the floor to Reed. Reed for the layup. Got it.
Good job recognizing by Jarrett after the rebound. He had a breakaway layup.
39-22. Pass knocked away and out of bounds, as it'll stay with Hart County with 15.3 to play. Largest lead of the ball game for the Trojans at 17. Ball comes into Shuffett. 13 seconds to go. Shuffett against Reed. Hands it off out there. And it's Belden in a trap. Back to Shuffett. Shuffett splits the defenders. Runner is up. It's short. And a rebound. Put back up. Got a foul with 0.5 of a second to play.
Bailed Wilcoxon out, who just threw it up, hoping they called a foul, and they did.
Wilcoxon for 2. The first one comes off. It's a 64% shooter from the line. Raiders with 3 field goals here in the second quarter. All by Jonah Carter. Second shot good for Wilcoxon. 39-23. That'll do it for the first half, as the Trojans lead it by 16 over Hart County. And led by 9 at the end of the first quarter. Trojans scored 20 in the second quarter to Hart County's 13. As we'll get set for homecoming activities here. Stay tuned for the Zaxby's halftime report, brought to you by Zaxby's, proud sponsor of Barren County High School basketball. Come by Zaxby's on Happy Valley Road before or after the game. And it's a 16-point lead for the Trojans here at halftime as they try to get everything ready for the homecoming activities here from Barren County High School. Remind you, you're listening to Barren County High basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, online at ESPNKY.com, and also BCHS Live as we get ready for homecoming. And Todd Steenbergen is the guy with the mic.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2017-2018 Barren County Basketball Homecoming, which is sponsored by the Barren County Pep Club and the Barren County High School. We would like to thank the Pep Club officers for their hard work and dedication to our basketball homecoming. President Haley Greer, President-elect Max Hutton, Vice President Trace Hanner, Secretary Paige Fisher, Treasurer Savannah Furlong, Reporter Sailor Botts, Sergeant-at-Arms Courtney Withrow, Special Events Harley Emmett. The Pep Club is sponsored by Teresa Bewley. And now for your candidates. Our first candidate is Miss Bailey Froggatt, a senior, sponsored by the band. She is the daughter of Cindy and William Froggatt. Her activities include band and Skills USA. She enjoys reading and playing the piano. Her escort this evening is Tanner York, son of Cynthia and Mark York. Our next candidate is Miss Kathy Salab, a junior, sponsored by Best Buddies. She is the daughter of Frank and Alma Salab. Kathy enjoys shopping and hanging out with her friends and family. Her escort this evening is Dakota Botts, son of Gay Gibson and Charlie Botts. Up next is Miss Caroline Kinsman, a junior sponsored by the Beta Club. She is the daughter of Gina and David Kinsman. Her activities besides Beta include Foreign Language Club, Varsity Swim Team, the band, and PCA. Caroline enjoys swimming. Her escort this evening is Tanner Wright, son of Scott and Stacy Wright. Our next candidate is Miss Casey Lyle, a senior, sponsored by the Broadcasting Club. She is the daughter of Benny and Chris Lyle. Other activities include Beta, dance, and magnet. Casey enjoys going to Garcia's. Her escort this evening is Cameron Hurt, son of Jason and Miranda Hurt. Next this evening, Miss Sarah Skaggs, a senior, sponsored by the dance team. She is the daughter of Martha and Lynn Skaggs. Her activities include dance, Hosa, and Beta. She enjoys going to the lake. Her escort this evening is Tristan Houchins, son of Tim and Marla Houchins. Representing FBLA is Miss Laurel Mays, a junior, sponsored by FBLA. She is daughter of Joey and Bobby Mays. Her activities include Beta Club and Social Studies Club. She enjoys being a part of the yearbook staff and photography. Her escort this evening is Mason Matthews, son of Alan and Melissa Matthews. Our next candidate is Miss Rebecca Maxwell, a senior, sponsored by FCA. She is the daughter of Bobby and Karen Maxwell. Rebecca's activities include Foreign Language Club and FCA. She enjoys drawing, shopping, being involved in her youth group, and playing with her dog, Pepper. Her escort this evening is Cody Graves, son of Sandra and Jeremy Reese. Miss Courtney Scoggins, a senior, is sponsored by FCCLA. She is the daughter of Shan and Sherry Scoggins. Her activities include FCCLA, and she enjoys shopping. Her escort this evening is Jackson Harlow. He is the son of Jimmy and Lynn Harlow and Sherry Strader. Up next is Miss Taryn Humphrey, a senior, sponsored by FFA. She is the daughter of Julie Humphrey. Her activities include FFA, and she enjoys shopping and hanging with friends. Her escort tonight is Zach Caudell, son of Jeff and Wendy Caudell. Our next candidate this evening is Miss Aubrey Render, a senior, representing Foreign Language Club. She is the daughter of Pamela and Jeff Render. Aubrey enjoys art and Chinese. She is being escorted by Ezra Kiddick, son of Clinton and Mary Kiddick. Miss Miranda Peacock is a junior, sponsored by the Green Team. Miranda is the daughter of Amanda and Scott Peacock. Her activities include Green Team, Beta, and the Chinese newspaper. She enjoys singing and art. Her escort this evening is Jacob Moorhead, son of Crystal and Jamie Moorhead. Representing JROTC this evening is Miss Destiny Stinson, a junior. Destiny is the daughter of Jesse Long. Her activities include the Green Team. She enjoys sports. Her escort this evening is Benjamin Rodriguez, son of Judy and Ben Rodriguez. Miss Savannah Goad is a junior and sponsored by the SAD Club. Savannah is the daughter of James and Gidget Goad. Her activities include FBLA, SAD, PEP, and track. She enjoys running, working out, and spending time with her friends. Her escort this evening is Caleb Mitchell, son of Scotty Mitchell and Kristen Roderick. Our next candidate this evening is Miss Ann Claire Clemens, a senior, sponsored by Y Club. Ann Claire is the daughter of Sarah Beckham. Her activities include HOSA, All About Dance, and KYA. She enjoys singing, shopping, and going to the lake. Her escort this evening is Grant Markham, son of Steve and Laura Markham. Up next is Miss Hannah Griever, a senior, sponsored by Yearbook. Hannah is the daughter of Lisa and Jimmy Griever. Her activities include Yearbook. She enjoys kayaking, hiking, and photography. Her escort this evening is Harley Combs, son of Norma and Scotty Combs. The Pep Club and Winter Sports teams have both nominated candidates. Our first candidate, sponsored by the Pep Club, is freshman Miss Sydney Newberry, daughter of Joey and Carissa Newberry. Her activities include Pep Club, FCA, and cheer. She enjoys spending time with family and friends. Sydney's escort this evening is Carter Hall, son of Chris and Amy Hall. Our second candidate, sponsored by the Pep Club, is freshman Allie Newberry, daughter of Joey and Carissa Newberry. Her activities include Pep Club and cheer. She enjoys traveling and spending time with friends. Her escort this evening is Zach Wasson, son of Beth Davidson and Bob Wasson. Our third Pep Club candidate is Miss Miranda Tolsma, a sophomore, daughter of Selena Tolsma. Her activities include cheering, Pep Club, and FCA. She enjoys sleeping and hanging out with friends. Her escort this evening is Trace Hanner, son of Daniel and Tara Hanner. Our fourth Pep Club candidate is Miss Maddie Murray, a junior. Maddie is the daughter of Maxie and Kathy Murray. Her activities include cheerleading and Pep Club. She enjoys going to the lake and hanging with friends. Her escort this evening is Seth Hagan, son of Chris and Deanna Hagan. Our last candidate, sponsored by the Pep Club, is Miss Hadley Hammer, a senior. Hadley is the daughter of Bart and Heather Hammer. Her activities include softball, basketball, and soccer. She enjoys camping and going to the lake. Her escort this evening is Jacob Belcher, son of April and Jason Nutzman. And now for our winter sports candidates. Our first candidate, sponsored by Winter Sports, is Miss Malin Newberry, a freshman. Malin is the daughter of Joey and Carissa Newberry. Her activities include FBLA and cheerleading. She enjoys hanging with friends and going to the lake. Her escort this evening is Byron Reynolds, son of Matt Reynolds and Amy Johnson. Our second winter sports candidate is Miss Micah Burrell, a sophomore. Micah is the daughter of Steve and Kelly Burrell. Her activities include cheerleading, FCA, and Pep Club. She enjoys sleeping and hanging out with friends. Her escort this evening is Alex Whitty, son of James and Karen Whitty. Our third candidate, sponsored by Winter Sports, is Miss Elizabeth Bertram, a sophomore. Elizabeth is the daughter of Brad and Tracy Bertram. Her activities include basketball, FCA, and Pep Club. She enjoys playing summer ball and hanging out with friends. Her escort this evening is Zach Cordy, son of Vicky and Brad Cordy. Our fourth winter sports candidate is Miss McKenna Burrell, a junior, daughter of Stephen and Kelly Burrell. Her activities include cheer and FBLA. She enjoys hanging out with friends. Her escort this evening is Trent Gamble, son of Beverly and Richie Gamble. And our last candidate, sponsored by Winter Sports, is Miss Madison Beckham, a senior. Madison is the daughter of Billy and Darla Beckham. Her activities include Pep Club and cheer. She enjoys tumbling and hanging out with friends. Her escort this evening is Trip Taylor, son of Chastity and Jeremy Taylor. The Pep Club would like to say a thank you to the following sponsors: the West End, Unique Gifts, Redmonds, and Ellen Blevins. And now the Pep Club would like to welcome back the 2016-17 basketball homecoming queen, Miss Julie LeCount, a freshman at Western Kentucky University, and the daughter of Tricia and Guy Turcott. She is being escorted tonight by Brandon Reed. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The announcement of this year's Queen and King. First, the runner-ups. Miss Ann Claire Clemens, daughter of Sarah Beckham. And the runner-up for Homecoming King is Brandon Reed, son of Chris and Carla Reed. And the 2017-2018 Barren County High School Homecoming Queen is Miss Rebecca Maxwell, daughter of Bobby and Karen Maxwell. And the 2018 Homecoming King is Alex Whitty, son of James and Karen Whitty. Give it up for all our candidates, but a real loud applause for our 2017-2018 Queen and King for basketball homecoming. Thank you attending this year's homecoming festivities.
And thanks to Mr. Todd Steenbergen for this evening's homecoming activities here at Barren County High School. The Trojans leading here at the break, 39-23 over Hart County. As we welcome you now to the Zaxby's halftime report. Zaxby's a proud sponsor of Barren County High School basketball. Come by Zaxby's on Happy Valley Road before or after the game.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Basketball to start as they drive. There's a shot going up in off the glass, good for Blair. He scores his first 2 of the game. 39-25, Hart County with full court pressure. Here's a baseball pass, too wide, too long. Had too much behind that one from Jared Coomer. Tried to run out, but just threw it too long.
Didn't have any air underneath. It was kind of a line drop.
So Hart County will get it on their end of the floor. And it will be Blair to toss it in for the Raiders. He gets it in the corner to Shoulders. Shoulders sends it across over. They slide over. Wanted to shoot that 3 there. That was Coates. And here's a 3 by Shoulders. Is off the mark. Bandy with a rebound off to Withrow. Sends it down the floor to Coomer. Coomer's picked up his dribble. Baseballs it cross court over to Arterburn. Now Arterburn dumps it down to Bandy. Turnaround jump shot is good.
He's getting really good at that face-up game. It's not an easy shot, but he makes it quick with his good footwork.
9 points for Will Bandy. It's 41-25, Barren County. As they give it down in the corner, here's a 3 in the air. Air ball. Coomer lost the handle and scooped up off the floor by Bandy. Races down the floor with it. And here's Stevens up the baseline. A leaner is up and a collision. Going to be a blocking foul. And it will be on 21. That's Blair, his 3rd, team's first of the second half. Going to put Parker Stevens at the charity stripe. 0 for 2 from the line tonight. First one's good. It's his 3rd point of the game. Makes it 42-25. Matches the largest lead of the night at 17. And he got both of them. 43-25. Barren County. Over a minute gone here in the 3rd quarter. To the right side. And they spin. There's a walk. And Barren County will get the ball. Our PA announcer had left us. Here's a run out. Bandy trying to catch it. He did. He got it away from his defender, puts it up and in.
That wasn't easy. He had to
tough.
Grab it away in midair. I think he'd be a heck of a tight end if he ever decided to play football. Maybe Coach Arnett can get him.
Here's a 3 by Shoulders, and he hits it. It's his 2nd field goal of the ball game. 45-28. Trojans had a 20-point lead there. Stevens, free throw line, over to Arterburn. He'll pop it for 3. It's no good. Bandy with the offensive board. He looks, almost had it swiped away from him. Dumps it down in underneath, and it's put up and in by Arterburn.
Arterburn running free underneath the basket. Once we gathered ourselves, found it.
Back up to 19 at 47-28. 2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. 3 by Shoulders is no good. Bandy with a rebound. Off to Withrow. Withrow will send it down to Stevens in the right wing. Across it goes to Bandy. Bandy around the top of the horn. Back to Withrow. Withrow, and I head it off to Stevens now. Stevens out to Withrow. Around the top of the key. Getting some pressure out there. He'll give it over to Stevens on the right side. And now Parker Stevens. Penetrating. Bounce pass underneath the Coomer. He'll throw it up high and off the glass end.
What a lovely bounce pass he made off of that pick and roll move to Jared.
His 12th point of the game. 49-28. Barron's lead is now 21 with 5:20 to play here in the third quarter. Hart County with the basketball. They give it out to Blair. Blair on the right side. Now looking for Bell. He has it in the right corner. Bell trying to go baseline against Withrow. Cuts him off. Now Shoulders with it. Backed in against Arterburn. He'll throw it back to the left side. Coates trying to go as Coomer cuts him off. He drives strong to the basket and had it partially blocked against the board. Bandy with it the other way. Arterburn threw a bad pass right in the hands of Bell.
Thought Gavin was going to keep cutting to the rim.
Yeah. And here's a shot rejected by Coomer off of Shoulders.
Wow,
that was a spike. Stevens into Bandy in the lane. Little pump fake. Throws it up and into the left hand.
Wow, both ends. Excellent job there. Spike kept the ball in bounds, and Bandy finished well with the left hand.
51-28 Barren County.
Everything going well right now for the Trojans.
To extend the lead. Jump pass to the right side. Coates will fire a three, and it's no good. Long rebound chase down. Stevens has got it 3-on-1 break. Here's Bandy underneath. Puts it up blocked. Coomer puts it back up and in. Timeout by Josh Henderson.
Hart County.
Barren County has blown it wide open here by 25.
Hart County, I think, is very deflated right now. What do you think, Jay?
Yep.
Do not have any energy, and any hope of a comeback has been completely knocked away as we've opened up. I think it's a 14-5 run to start the second half.
That is correct. Trojans came in as a 10-point favorite of this game, according to the rankings, and they have blown it open to a 25-point lead here, 53-28. Well, let's see if we can get an update on the Monroe County, Allen County, Scottsville game. On the Coca-Cola scoreboard, open a Coke and enjoy the game. Monroe County leading Allen County, Scottsville 20-15 after the first quarter. Of course, Allen County Scottsville girls came back from 9 down on a 26-10 run with 9 minutes, the final 9 minutes of action. They led to beat Monroe County 60-50.
Couple of 14th district scores while we're getting right back into action here. Greenwood is up 20-0 over South Warren to start the game. And Warren East just down 8 to Central at halftime of that one.
Hart County with the basketball. Shoulders will bring it across the line against Garrett Arterburn. And Shoulders still on the dribble out there against Arterburn. 4 minutes to play, third quarter. We've got a whistle, double foul.
Double foul has been assessed to.
So Will Coxon for Hart County picks up his first, team second. And Will Bandy picks up his second. That'll be the Trojans' first of the second half.
And number 40, Tyler Smith.
As Hart County has a basketball. Shoulders. And there's a long distance three. That's good for Blair.
We've really done a good job covering them up, and that's what Greenwood did the other night because they weren't having success right around the arc. They just started shooting really deep threes. There's nothing much you can do to defend that.
That was about a 27-footer by Blair. 53-31, 3:35 to play here in the third quarter. Stevens with the basketball, works against Bell out front. Stevens trying to go back door. It's Arterburn underneath, puts it up, it's good.
We're 2 for 2 on the backdoor setups.
55-31 Trojans, 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Hart County Shoulders with the basketball, bounce pass off the left, almost walked with it there, was Blair. They go back in the lane, a lot of traffic in there, shot too strong, and Smith pulls down the rebound for Barren. Off to Coomer on the left side. Coomer pulls up, gives it off to Brandon Reed out top. Back over to Coomer on the left. As they work it down inside underneath, and they kick it back out for three. Stevens rims out on him. And taken in there by Hart County the other way. Long pass down underneath, reversed up and in. That's Trevor Blair for Hart County. He has scored all 7 of his points here in the third quarter. And it's 55-33. Coomer floats it down to Smith. Lost the handle. Slapped it back to Coomer for 3. It is no good. And Hart County with the basketball the other way. Shoulders. Long pass down. Coates has it swatted away by Coomer. Ball's loose. Hart County comes up with it once again. Coates. Bounce pass down low to Shoulders. He'll throw it up. It's an air ball. We've got a whistle and a foul. Somebody on Hart County pushed off.
Yeah, they're going to say he pushed Jarrett off. That was one who did that.
So Wilcoxon picks up his second personal. That's the third one of the Raiders here in the second half. So Landon Keys checked in the game. Tyler Bush for Barren County to join Brandon Reed and Parker Stevens and Tyler Smith.
Landon Key, the only Trojan saw action tonight, has not found the scoring column. So get him on the board and we'll all have scored.
Reed looking for Key, can't find him. Now he reverses and goes off to Smith to the right side. Out to Bush, swings it left over to Stevens. Stevens dumps it into Smith, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's on Wilcoxon once again, and that's his third. That'll be Hart County's fourth of the second half. Brandon Reed inbounds out in the corner to Key, now out to Stevens. Stevens around to the right side. Reed bluffs a three, now pulls up with an 8-footer, no good. Rebound to shoulders for Hart County. Long pass down the floor to Wilcoxon, and there's a three-point try that is no good. Ball slapped out in the hands of Landon Key. Key wants to run with it, he lost it. And Hart County back with it as Carter gets it across. Carter, crossover against Key, fakes, turns with it, comes back out to Shoulders. Shoulders drives down the lane, puts it up good, and a foul.
Got to have somebody help over. Parker got his shoulders behind the guy he was guarding Shoulders, and nobody slid over to help. Perfect opportunity for him to drive him in and us take a charge.
Yeah. And Shoulders' free throw is good.
Entering the lineup for the Raiders, number 13.
Cuts it down to 19 at 55-36. It's 53-28. That's been the largest lead of the ball game. Coomer gets it inbounds to Landon Key. Landon Key works against Bell in the backcourt. Races across the line. Now they come to trap him. They chase him. Now takes it down to the corner. Reverse it back out. Cutting to the basket. Here's Coomer. Puts it up. Got a block. It's on 21. That's Blair, his fourth. Team's fifth of the second half.
At the line for the Trojans, number 12, Coomer.
Jared Coomer, 2 for 3 at the line. First one is good. Gives him 15 of the night. And it's 56-36.
Called it on 13 instead of
Bailey,
21.
Okay. Second shot's good for Jared Coomer. That gives him 16 now. It's 57-36. LaRue County beats Greene County tonight in the boys game, 58-39. Long three by Shoulders is off the mark, and the rebound to Coomer. Just under a minute to play. Baseballs it up to Bush. Bush dribbles across the key, floats it over to Reed. Out to Coomer. Wanted to shoot the three, and he's going to back out.
Got to let it fly there.
Out to Landon Key. Wants to drive with it, left side. Throws it in the lane there to Smith. He'll throw it up. It is good.
Again, another two-man game. We've done the little pick-and-roll two-man game well tonight.
And that's Tyler Smith's fifth point of the night, too. It's 59-36 with 28 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Hart County with a basketball as they work against Tyler Bush over the left side. Driving with it is Carter. Bounces across the lane. Back round for a three-point shot that's no good. Crashing aboard Tyler Bush and a foul. Bush got knocked to the floor. Foul is on Shoulders, his third. Be number 6 against Hart County in the second half.
Tyler up high for that rebound. The minutes he's played, I think he's played extremely well. His job is to defend and get rebounds, and that's what he does.
13 seconds to go. Jared Coomer may take Shoulders one-on-one here. Right side over to Key. Giving it back to Coomer. Goes the basket, puts it in.
Give and go. Gave him a lane to the rim.
61-36. And that will do it for the third quarter. Barren up by 25 after 3. 61-36 over Hart County. We'll be back with the final quarter after this break on 103.7.
61-36 over the Raiders. Be sure to tune in here for the last quarter. Special congratulations to Rebecca Maxwell, our homecoming queen, and Alex Whitty, our homecoming king. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo, here on BCHS Live.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or
Fourth quarter underway. Barren County with the basketball as it comes out to Landon Key. He'll give it left side over to Coomer. Coomer backs away the dribble. Want to take shoulders. And then gets rid of it off to Tyler Bush. Heads toward the lane, spin move. In traffic, shot partially blocked. Coming down with it is Reed, and a foul. And it's on number 11. That'll be Jonah Carter, his second, team seventh. 1-1 for Brandon Reed. 61-36 Trojans. This fourth quarter sponsored by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here courtside from Barren County. And it's Brandon Reed at the charity line. His shot is in the air, and it's good. His 8-point.
Had three pretty good quarters. Outscored him by 9, 7, and 9 again.
Reed puts it up, and it comes off. Carter with a rebound for Hart County. Carter down the middle of the floor. Taking it up against Key. Throws it up. It's no good, but a foul on Landon Key. His second, team's third. And it'll be 2 shots for Jonah Carter. He's a 68% free throw shooter. He scored 9 points all of the second quarter. Has not scored since, and he's 2 of 3 at the charity line tonight. Only 2 players have scored in the second half, that being Shoulders and Blair. The shots missed by Carter. He'll have one more try. Back here Tuesday night for senior night. Trojans and Trojanettes hosting Russell County. Free throws good for Carter. 62-37. Full court pressure by the Raiders. Ball comes into Bandy. He'll give it to Coomer. Leaves it back outside for Reed. Three-pointer rims off, and Coomer tapped it in. A foul charged to the Raiders. Foul is on Bailey, his second, team's 8th.
Bailey just a little late blocking Jared Coomer out. He blocked him out about the time that he got the ball.
Shot's good for Coomer. And now Jared with 21 on the night. He had 10 in the first half. 65-37. Barren County. Hart County with the basketball. Shuffit's back in there, loses it. Key's got it, racing toward the basket. He'll go in, scoop it up and in. So Landon Key gets in the scorebook now. And it's 67-37. 30-point Trojan lead. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Going up the baseline, Carter had it poked away from behind by Key. Coomer's got it. Coomer throws it back out to Key in the corner. Reed, 3-point try, no good. Rebound to Hart County. Shoulders in the front court to the left side. Works it in there to Blair, and we got a whistle and a blocking foul. This will be on Jared Coomer. His first, team's fourth.
I think Jared's probably done for the night. 21 points, and I think that gives us 3 games in a row where we've had at least a 20-point performer.
Aiden Niken, 6'3", 190, 8th grader, is checked into the Trojan lineup for Jared Coomer. 30-point lead, 6.5 minutes still to play here. As Hart County has the basketball, they give it out to Carter. They dump it in there to Shoulders, trying to work around Brandon Reed. Nice move in there by Shoulders for his 13th point. 67-39. Key with the basketball. On the left side, Brandon Reed looking for Niken, couldn't get it to him. Here's Bandy over the right side to Key. Now Key back out to Bush. Bush wants to drive it into the crowd, giving it over to Niken. Niken trying to force it up, block, gets his own rebound, back up, and it. 69-39. Driving into a crowd, a shot goes up, no good. Rebound in there by Landon Key. Key being chased out there. Loses the handle, ball tapped, whistle, and they're going to call him for traveling. Kind of lost the handle, and he tried to tap it off.
Trojans, number 40, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith back in the game. So now we got Reed, Smith, Bush, Niken, and Key on the floor for Barren County. Shoulders right down the middle of the lane, puts it up and in. 69-41. Niken with it in the backcourt. Sends it over to Landon Key. 5:20 to go in a basketball game. Sends it off now to Niken on the left side. Dumps it into Reed. He'll go to the basket and lays it in. 10 points for Brandon Reed. Back up to 30 for the Trojans at 71-41. Shoulders down the lane. Throws it up against Reed. Banked it up, no good. Battle for the rebound. And out of there with it is Landon Key. Going to get a foul on the Raiders. Foul is on Blair. That'll be his 4th and Hart County's 9th of the second half. Landon Key will step to the free throw line for one in a bonus. Tay Pointer, 5'10", 140, 8th grader, is checked into the Trojan lineup. Landon Key puts it up and in. His 3rd point, 72-41, Barren County.
The goal of this group that we're kind of starting to put in right now has to be to continue to increase the lead, not let Hart cut into it at all.
Key missed the second one. We got a foul on the other end, and it's going to be on Landon Key.
Barren County foul 14, Landon Key.
That'll be his 3rd, team's 5th. Hart County's basketball. They give it into Shoulders. And I got Pointer guarding Shoulders out there. Going to drive. He'll go to the basket, and let's see, they're not going to count it. Foul out of the floor on Tay Pointer.
Good challenge for the 8th grader to guard a kid that has about a 20-point average a game.
He's got 15 tonight. And bad pass picked off. And Trojans have it. Key and Pointer can't get to the ball. It goes out of bounds. Caleb Hester, 5'11", 130, a sophomore for Landon Key. Play. Barren up by 31. And John Shoulders the ball for over to Blair. Back out now to Shoulders. Shoulders wants to drive against Pointer. Goes in traffic. Ooh, a collision here. And an offensive foul. That was Aiden Niken that took the charge.
He tried to take one while ago, but Tay got him before he was able to take the charge.
It's going to be 4 on Shoulders and the 10th one on Hart County. Player control foul. Here's Hester racing across the timeline. Down the middle of the lane. Flips it up with the left hand. Too strong against the glass. Taken by Will Coxon for Hart County. Long bounce pass down to Bell. Bell to the right side. And bring it back out. Bell looking. Lobs it in the lane. Shoulders in traffic. Puts it up. It's no good. Ball's loose. And saved by Will Coxon. I'll tell you what, Pointer got grabbed and pulled back.
He slung him.
And here's a 3 in the air that's way short, taken by Hester for the Trojans. 3:58 to play. Hester weaving through traffic, reach in, foul on somebody. And it will be on 21, and that's Blair. And I believe I've got 5 on Blair.
Hart County foul 21, Trevor Blair.
Yep, that'll be 5 on Trevor Blair. Well, Hart County's going to have everybody back next year except Carter.
Not a bad nucleus to grow around. They've only hit 4 threes tonight. They average over 6 a game, so the Trojans have done a pretty good job covering them up from the three-point line, and that's the reason they only have 41 points on the board.
Michael Harbison, 6'3", 165 junior. Harrison Davis, 6'1", 175 at a junior in the ball game now as Hester misses the free throw with 3:56 to play. Hester for one more. It's on the way, and it stays in. 73-41 Trojans with 3:53 to play. And driving with it is Bell. Lost the handle, loose ball, and diving for it was Pointer, but he fell on the end line. So Hart County will keep it. Braden Bell will toss it in. As it comes out to Belden. Across for a three-pointer from the left wing, no good. Harrison Davis crashing the board for Barren. Here's Hester over the right side to Pointer. Pointer wants to drive with it. Goes into the corner. Has to throw it back out to Hester. Hester around the top of the circle. Back over to Pointer. He's going to launch it for three. Good.
Couple steps behind the arc there for Tay.
How about a People's Bank three-pointer for the 8th grader, Tay Pointer. 76-41. Here's a shot going up. No good. Goes in the hands of Pointer. Pointer bounce pass off to Niken, and he lays it up and in.
That previous three made it a running clock, and that one layup gave us, again, our largest lead at 37.
And got a foul here on the Trojans. As that clock will run now for the remainder of the game. The foul on 32, Harrison Davis, his first, team 7th. And it'll stop for free throws here as Wilcoxon is at the line for 2 shots. The first one is good. So only his 2nd point of the game. 78-42. Devin Roten, a 6'3 freshman, number 14, checked in to the Hart County lineup. Second shot is good for Wilcoxon. Christian Bailey in for Hart County, along with Carter Shelton, number 24, a 5'11 sophomore. 2:44, and the clock will run here in the 4th. Here's Aiden Niken, spin move. Try to go up with it, jump ball. Somebody tied it up. Could be Hart County's ball on the alternating possession. Now 2.5 minutes to play with the clock running. 78-43, Trojans. Shuffit will hand it off out there to Roten. Roten, jump pass, left corner, 3 ball in the air. Good for Shelton.
3-point goal, Shelton.
It's their 5th three-pointer of the ball game. Hester driving into a crowd, lost the handle. Hart County back the other way. They're going to drive to the bucket. That's Roten, and he's hammered. Actually lost it out of bounds.
Oh, I thought they called the foul.
That's what I thought. Barren County will get it with 1:57 to play, up by 32.
This group's done their job. They've outscored Hart by 7 so far this quarter.
Here's Pointer, going to fire it up for another 3. It's off high. Harbison with the rebound, back up, and no good off the front of the rim. Davis will try to go back up. He's fouled.
Couple good rebounds there by Davis and Harbison.
Foul is on Belden. That'll be his first personal. Harrison Davis at the line. Shot is up, no good.
I've not seen every game. I took off the Todd County game and the Russellville game, but every game since Monroe County, I think these boys have gotten increasingly better. I think they've grown, and this might be a little bit better than they played against Greenwood the other night.
Right. Davis got the second one. It's 78-47. Hart County, Roten giving it out for a 3-point shot. That's no good. Long rebound, tapped up in the air. Hester grabs it. He'll go to the bucket. He'll lay it up and in.
Caleb, smart kid, tapped it to himself.
81-47 at the other end. Almost a steal. It's loose. We're going to get a foul. And it will be on 23. That's Caleb Hester. First, team's 8th. At the line for Hart County is Carter Shelton. Free throw in the air. It is too strong. Harbison with a rebound. 1:05 to go. And that ball tipped away. They've got Carter Wyndham in the ball game. 6'1 sophomore. Garrett Estes, number 34 for Hart County. 6'1 sophomore. Ball comes into Niken. He'll give it off to Pointer. Got 2 8th graders out there. Now Pointer trying to drive. He'll get in the corner. Hester a 3. It's no good. Battle for the rebound and taken by the Trojans. Harbison throws it back across over to Pointer with 40 seconds to play. Pointer getting pressure out there. Bounce pass off to Niken. Niken heads down the lane. Wanted to dump it off. He did. Harrison Davis. He'll loop it back out to Hester. Throws it back over to Niken. He'll send it back over to Pointer. He'll fire up a 3. It is bouncing off. And we got a whistle and a foul. Somebody pushed off. Be on Harrison Davis, his second. So at the other end of the floor to shoot free throws, Carter Shelton with 15.6 to play. Shot goes up and it is good.
I'd say we've put together 4 pretty consistent quarters tonight, outscoring Hart County in every single quarter.
Second shot is good for Shelton. 81-48, Barren County, 13 seconds to go. Hester with a basketball, bounce pass over to Pointer. They'll just hold on to the ball and let the clock run out, and the Trojans get their 8th win in a row, and they go to 16-9 on the year with an 81-48 win over Hart County. Hart County will drop to 13-9 on the season, and it'll break us.
This has been a BCHS Live production. All rights to this broadcast are reserved to the BCHS Live program and the Burgundy Media Network. To rewatch this broadcast, log on to youtube.com/BCHS Live to watch this and every broadcast from BCHS Live. Keep up with what's going on at BCHS and to check in on all other media programs here at Barren County High, go to barrenschools.com/BMN and find out more. That's all we have for now. This is BCHS Live, signing off.